on. Okay, now we can start the video. So, George and I are sitting on a very old personal watercraft. This is a friend of mine's Yamaha Waveraider, and as is true of many things as they get older, age doesn't help them. With any sort of power sports equipment, it seems like they are the opposite of wine, and age makes things degrade and generally get worse. One of the biggest things I've noticed is that plastics tend to degrade very quickly, especially if left out in the sun. They very quickly turn white, sometimes even other strange colors. George is getting excited about it. So what we've got is, well, it's down there, and I would show you what it is, but cat's on me, so can't. Cerakote. Some sort of magical trim coat stuff. So, whoop, George, where are you going? You're falling down. So this stuff is apparently some sort of magical trim coating that makes your trim instantly like it was when it was brand new, or maybe even better, near indefinitely. I tried to contact the company through their Facebook, their Instagram, their online contact form for several months to ask, does this work on colored plastic? Because I've seen video after video of people using it on the black trim on their cars, and it does look pretty nice, and it does seem to hold up pretty nice. But nobody's ever used it on colored plastic. So I asked, does it contain pigments? Does it turn stuff black? And for months, trying all different things from all different ways, I got no response until finally I bought some stuff. And of course, right after I bought the stuff, they responded and said it's fine for any color plastic. So we're going to put that to the test and see if this stuff really is as good as they say, and what it'll do to some 20-plus-year-old purple plastic. Now, the Cerakote product comes with its own black gloves, but I decided that black gloves could affect the color outcome, so we're using these gloves because that would look a lot better with the other colors versus, you know, that wouldn't work quite as nice. So we're not going to use the black gloves just in case the gloves is what causes the colors to come out. So once you open the big bag of this stuff, it's got these little individual packets. So I guess there's like 10 packets in there, and I can scan for an application video, but we're just gonna do what every man in the world is gonna do and just open it up and give it a rip, see what happens. Don't breathe it in. It's probably something really nasty for you. Anytime that there's magic involved, it's not gonna smell good. So this stuff has all been sanded before and cleaned, and it's still got all these little black things on there. So let's just try applying some of this, and they say to be careful not to get too much over on other stuff. So we're just going to massage this stuff in a little bit. That is impressive. I'm going to go over and try this on the door handle of my truck. I'm impressed. The color difference on this and the Waveraider is kind of astonishing. It's going to rain here in a couple days, so I'm going to let it rain and let this stuff sit in the sun a little bit and see if it seems to go back the way it was quickly, or if the claims are true and this is some sort of magical wipe-on vinyl dressing that doesn't wear off instantly. So you'll see that right now. So I need this arm, George, but you can't stand on it. You're too heavy. So we're out here going to answer the question, is this Cerakote trim coat stuff some sort of magical substance that makes all your trim look perfect, or your plastic? Well, let's have a look. The passenger side handle of the red truck kind of looks about the same as it did before. Now, the mirror has a few streaks on it, which probably, looking back, I probably put this stuff on kind of thin. If you look down in here, you can see that it's definitely darkened it, made it look a lot nicer. The real amazing one is up here. This front piece that runs underneath the grill is black. Before it was, George, ow, that's my hand, stop. This black piece under the grill used to be the same color as the little lip splitter thing down there. And I mean, look at this black. And the mirror too, it's pretty impressively darkened compared to what you can see inside of here. And the handle is alarmingly black. Now, for comparison, this plastic right here was exactly how all that other plastic looked. Kind of almost gray. But let's go have a look and see what it did to colored plastic. First glance, I look at this and I think, ugh, that doesn't look that great. It still looks kind of nasty, a little bit dirty. But then I compare the spot that I missed up here on accident, this color to this color, and it's kind of mind-blowing, the difference. This is almost like white, and then over here it looks purple. I don't know if a second treatment would be feasible on this stuff, but down here underneath the mirror, I missed from here down. I was just putting that stuff on, and the color difference, this is like a nice deep red, and this is almost a pink where it's so white. And it is mind-blowing that it made that big of a difference with this. And this sat outside through a rainstorm, cold, hot. We've had all kinds of weather this week, so that's pretty impressive to me. At the end of the day, is it the miracle cure for faded plastic? It's debatable. It does seem to improve it, and it doesn't seem to just fade away after a day like some of the other products do, so I'm somewhat impressed. If you've got some faded plastic, it might be worth looking into this stuff. You can check the description for a link where you can get some of your own and give it a try on something. It's not that expensive, and if you got faded trim on an old vehicle or something, certainly worth a shot, I'd say. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Give it a try. There's a link in the description down below to it, and nachos.